so it's 100% true. Ray Meach has a great point. We gotta get Ray on here. He's like a philosopher of the game of basketball.
We know you a busy man, Kobe, so we gonna jump right to it, man.
Now it's about making sure that
I'm sicker than sick with it. Vision and lift it. Listen, just picture it. Spit and deliver it. The time froze. Undercurrent, how the grind flows. Wrist flicking, said the bezels got a mind blown. You know how to drop beat. Everything slow. You know how to drop beats, said anything goes. Pull up to the spot, you might see the squad there. Pull up unannounced, then you might see a broad there. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win while you're watching the shot clock. It's just seconds remaining, and I got the rock for the win. Thanks for watching the shot clock. The shot clock. You catch the shot clock every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
What's going on, everybody, man? What's the word, man? G-Day Hoop Scout, man. We here. Shot 30 clock, man. I got my guy Rob C in the gym. What's going on, man?
Chilling. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you, man. We gotta get you a ring light, though, man.
Hey, man, look,
we need America, as you say, we need America to be able to see your face.
Man, look. I thought I was gonna be able to be on it. I paid for a new internet service. Went to go get the modem. Couldn't even connect it up, man. Story of my life.
We gotta shoot shots at Rob for that one, man. Dang, man. Rob went and got new internet service. He can't even connect. Dang, now he froze on the screen with his Nightmare of Elm Street shirt on, man. But what's going on, everybody, man? We would like to welcome everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Shot 30 clock, man. Once again, I'm your host of all hosts, G-Day Hoop Scout. We got Rob C. I love what I do, Rob C. in the gym, who's frozen at this moment in time. He gonna get back, man. We may have to boot Rob and bring him back on. This weekend was a different weekend for me, man. Very different weekend. I was trying to save it. No, I will. Maybe I'll save what I did this weekend. Some have already seen if you've been paying attention on my social media platforms. You know what I've been posting, the content. But before I get there, man, Rob, you good? Rob, you froze? You all right, man? So say something, Rob. Dang, I gotta boot Rob off real quick, man. All right. Man, my guy Rob was froze. Like a straight statue on the screen, man. That's not good. Once again, man, let me do my part. Send me a link today. I don't know what he's talking about. Okay, so let me do my part real quick. Let me share the show. I'm finna go on Facebook real quick. Finna share the show. Let's see. Rob C just popped back on. We're gonna see if Rob is a little bit better now. Hey, we got Robert Carroll back in the building, man. He came back eating.
I'm hungry, man.
All right, so I'm sharing the show to different groups.
You growing a goatee?
Oh, me, man? No, I've always had this with the go with my beard. I just need to shave.
Oh.
See, my mustache is going. I can't tell which side, but you can start seeing the 5 o'clock, the shadow, what they call a 5 o'clock shadow
5
coming
o'clock shadow, yeah.
It shows you. But that's good that you don't be paying attention to my face because I'm your brother. You're not supposed to be looking at my face. It's not for you to be looking at. This is how I always rock it, man. Just sometimes just a little nappy, because I ain't brushed it or nothing. But this is the normal me, man. I need to shave my head, as y'all can see. My LeBron James is coming back in.
I'll be looking different at the tune-up tomorrow.
Well, that's what's up, my guy. I'm doing my due diligence. I'm sharing the shows right now on all the platforms. So I just shared it on Facebook. I want y'all to do the same thing. Share the show. If you're on Facebook, share it. Now I'm going to Twitter. I'm going to share it from the Twitter side as well. And boom. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you share it and send it to somebody. Today, we're going to talk about TABC girls. We're going to recap that. Me and the baller plug when he gets on. We're going to talk a little bit about some matchups at the tune-up that will be taking place on tomorrow and Wednesday. And then we will also be talking about some matchups going on at TABC boys that will be taking place this weekend up in the DFW at the SWAC at Hebron High School as well as Duncanville Fieldhouse. So that should be fun. That should be interesting. This should be a good show. Two of our guests, one is having technical issues with his internet. I think him and Rob using the same internet because he tried to get on and it kept kicking him off. So he been having technical issues. Then my other guest is stuck in the airport in Miami. Well,
I know which one is which now.
They keep pushing his flight back, so they keep changing his flight. So he's stuck in the airport in Miami right now. He talked to me earlier. It was really loud in the background, so I just told him it was cool, man. My guy Doug Jones, man. What's going on, man? Yes, definitely. RP to Big Pokey.
Legend.
Yeah, man. I hate to see that online. Everybody was telling him to take that video down.
Yes, please.
The things that people do just for clout, man.
It was very tasteful, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was triggering too, bro. Like to know that man took his last breath in the microphone and it was on tape, on video, that was pretty bad. Like, please take that down. Just like out of respect for the families, man. Like nobody want to see
that. Yeah, I'm tripping. My microphone way in the air. Let me pull it down. There we go. So I ain't gotta holler as much. We're gonna talk about all that, the logistics of Dallas, all that, Coach Bondage, man. Definitely, man. Oh man, how was y'all weekend, man? I seen Doug this weekend at the girls event.
Yeah, I went to check out my boys, Coach Ford and Coach Ambery at Duncanville. Wanted to stop in and go show them some support. It was a cool look, man. There had a lot of coaches in there.
Hold on. Rob Embury is the assistant coach at Duncanville?
Yeah, on the girls' side.
Why, y'all nah. Nah, it's good to see
I think it's a good look, though. I mean, especially for like Coach Ford not really having haven't been on the girl side before. Having somebody that's been on that side, that was really smart.
It was. That was a good hire, man. Rob, what you do this weekend, man?
Man, my weekend sucked, man. I hate.
Sorry to hear that.
I hate Father's Day, man.
Sorry to hear that, man. What you get? Socks, underwear, a tie, cologne, t-shirt, coffee mug.
No, Quita looked out for you, boy.
All right.
I got blessed. I can't take nothing away from home. It's just from my childhood. It's always sucked. I'm just being very transparent with America right now.
With America,
I ain't gonna get on here and sugarcoat it. America, I don't like Father. I sent y'all that thing too about when Ali Sadiq said Father's Day was the 20th ranked holiday out of 26. Like Arbor Day is ranked in front of Father's Day. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Arbor Day is number 13, Doug. Father's Day is 20 out of 26. So it's Christmas and then
Of course, Christmas number one.
So it's Christ, Jesus, and then it's your mama. So,
yeah,
but
Christmas, Mother's Day. What's third? Easter.
I didn't know. He just put.
It's either third or fourth.
He said Christmas, Mother's Day. He said Halloween was number 6.
Yeah, Halloween should be up there.
He said Arbor Day was 13. I don't even know what they do on Arbor Day.
I don't either.
Me neither.
I don't even know. Like,
yeah, but I know for sure Christmas number one.
Yeah, for sure.
Mother's Day number 2. So either Easter or New Year's is 3 and 4.
Yeah,
they gotta be.
New Year's is probably.
And then Valentine 5th probably. Yeah. Halloween 6th.
Yeah.
4th of July is probably in the top 10.
Yeah, for sure.
And then probably Memorial Day, Labor Day, that 9 to 10 spot. Oh no, I'm tripping. Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving definitely in the top 10.
Thanksgiving got to be top 10 too.
Thanksgiving might be in the top 5. Honestly,
it may be. I'm gonna have to look up this little list, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to look up right now.
That's crazy. No, I never even think about looking at no list like that.
Weekend was cool. Like, I'm always thankful when I'm able to be on top of the ground and the ground out on top of me. But Father's Day, it is what it is, man. I got to see some of my children, got to fellowship with them, so that's always good.
I say some of my children like he's Shaq.
Messing with them Home Depot girls, man. Messing with them Home Depots, man.
That's funny. How was your weekend, G-Day? I seen you in the gym.
Man, it was busy, man. TABC girls Thursday through Saturday. Also shot over to the Juneteenth Classic. I ain't been in some years.
Yeah. I went over there Saturday, and I stopped by yesterday to watch Team Temple. I just wanted to lay my eyes on Stony Hat now a couple more times.
Okay.
That kid pretty good, man. But one dude I didn't know was as good is Milton. I didn't know Milton Rice was that good, bro.
Yeah, Milton is tough, man.
Milton good, man.
It's gonna be interesting to see what Coach Woods does over there at Hightower this season.
He got a little whip over there now.
Yeah, he gonna have some little pieces. Man, I'm sorry I ain't going to boys TABC.
I forgot about that.
All right, man. But I got a little hiccup in the situation, so I'm gonna stop through Friday night. And I'm gonna dip off. Hey man, I gotta see something, bro. I can't just
see something.
I done missed state 2 years in a row. I can't miss state 2 years in a row and then miss TABC. I can't miss all of that, man. So I'm Friday. I'll probably get there around 4-ish. And then 4 to 9 p.m. Then
man, you get you some good work.
Give me a little room and then dip off in the morning.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, man. What's going on, everybody, man?
Is that to Chicago?
On the 16 hours.
You driving?
Hours. No, I'm meeting my mom in Little Rock.
Dang, Mama Day coming back. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna meet her in Little Rock. Cause they young, they don't want to fly by themselves.
Of course.
They're like, we ain't fly with no strangers. And so I was like, hey, I don't blame y'all. And I don't need y'all on the plane wrecking havoc either. So
going.
Apologies to anybody that heard that, but I hate Little Rock, Arkansas. I was having a discussion yesterday.
Bro, I've only been to visit. I've never stayed more than 2 days though. So
it is kind of boring. I've been there for 5 days before.
We were there for a week for AAU Nationals, and it was the worst experience ever. The only place we kept going was to Walmart because that was the only thing to do.
That's tough. That's tough.
Oh man,
it was awful. No, it was a cool weekend though. Like I said, got to go to the Juneteenth and got to watch some girls basketball. Like girls basketball is cool. Like
It is.
There's too much.
I had my gripes. I had my gripes the first day. I did, boy. I was giving it to my guy, G Dot, man. Like, hey, man, come on now. You got me out here. Everybody falling on the floor, every other possession. Can't nobody finish layups. I'm talking about fast break transition layups. Like, come on. Like, dang. And then I didn't feel too bad because then I went to the boys' event at Juneteenth. And so I walked in the door, somebody smoked the transition layup. I'm like, oh, they just as bad as shrimp. Like, I can't be too tough on them.
And then the girls' side, it'd be like 46 offensive rebounds per possession. Like nobody can finish the defensive possession.
It do.
I know I'm going for sure to see a South Springs girls game this year. Langham Creek and Lake Creek.
Well, that whole district. So Side Springs is gonna be really good. Side Falls has a girl that's really good too. Langham Creek has a girl that's really good too. Side Lakes has a girl. I think they got like 6 or 7 D1s.
That's right. I might go to a Side
just
Springs
in that district.
Game. Okay.
Just in that district. They're gonna be pretty solid.
Man. Oh,
not too bad, man.
I didn't see King girls play, but they definitely looked the part when they walk in the gym. They long as hell. Oh my! And then I looked at the scores, like they smacked everybody they played.
Yeah.
So I don't know how good they are, but they looked the part. They gonna pass the eye test.
No, definitely. Klein Collins is another girls team. To be on the lookout for this season. They should have a big year too. All right, so let's get to it, man. TABC is a live period. This is to all you high school coaches. All right, I seen it at the girls event, and I was just like, oh, "Come on, coach, this ain't the time. This is not experiment time." I know we talked about this last year. This is not the time to try to figure out your rotations for the upcoming season. This is the time to showcase your best players. If you got 2 or 3, keep them on the floor the whole game. This is about showcasing. This ain't about we're gonna work on some stuff. We're gonna treat this like practice. This is about helping your kids potentially get some college scholarships.
That's why it's called TABC Showcase.
Yes. Showcase.
You figure out the rotation in the fall.
Please. I'm asking. I'm gonna be watching majority Ball TV. I got Doug gonna be there, Rob gonna be there, Bar Plug gonna be there. Come on, let's play the best players.
And figure out your rotation on September the 23rd at the preseason jam, hosted by Ball So Hard at the playground.
Oh yeah, you can do all your rotations then at all the little fall ball events. But for this one, it's 400 teams, over 600 high school live period games. It's probably gonna be like 500 college universities represented, all the way from D1 to JUCO. Hey, come on, let these kids get after it. Let them get loose. Let them hoop. Still within what you want them to do within your system, but this ain't the time to be like everybody gets equal playing time. That's not one of these events.
I mean, some of them coaches just can't help themselves, though, man. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it, Coach Bundage, man. In other words, don't waste. This is from a college coach. Don't waste the college coach's time. This is a college coach, Coach Bundage, is my guy over at Lee Junior College. That was top 10 in the country. For all you kids who continue to kind of shit on them, for lack of better words, and don't want to take the scholarship offers that they was trying to extend to you. top 10 in the country. JUCO, like,
And
hey, come on now.
I ain't mean to interrupt, but like I'm 2
You
minutes away
good.
from Lamar State College. It's a D1
Another
coach.
good JUCO. Hey,
It's a couple of D1 coaches at every game, so they're there to watch. So, like, don't think because it's a JUCO, like, nah, man, y'all gotta stop. Like G Day said, shitting on them, man, because it's real, and they'll take a JUCO kid over a high school kid any day now.
yes, they will.
Also, you never know when a JUCO coach gonna get elevated to the Division One.
That's true too.
Positions do open. Coaches do take different jobs. So,
and we're starting to see AAU coaches get picked up by Division One coaches now too.
Yes,
Shout
sir,
out
we
to
are.
my guy Sean Ward from
Yes, sir.
CDM5. My God. But nah, man, for real though, man. Like, don't waste nobody's time, man. We're not there to see little Johnny that's gonna be that's there to boost up your team GPA. Like, we trying to see players.
Yes,
That's what the
Hey,
showcase
look,
is about.
the formula works. Like, we seen, not to cut you off, we seen Clear
Oh, no, you
Falls
good.
last year, right? G-Day. How many times did Orlando Horton come off the court? Not many.
None.
No, he really come up.
And where did they end up? A game before state.
Regional championship game.
4 minutes from going to state. So, like, for real. Trey Johnson never came off the floor for Lake Highlands.
Never came off the floor. They won state. Never came. The big boy at Oak Cliff, Dorian, never came off the floor.
He never came off the floor. Sealsby, Jared Harris, Draylon Miller.
Never.
Them dudes never came off the floor.
Never.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, some coaches can't help it.
They can't help themselves.
We got to see Caden Stewart last year for Clear Falls. That was his introduction. He just signed with Oklahoma City University, an AIA school. So shout out to him. And he grew like 2 inches.
Okay.
So that may be a solid pickup for Coach Roby, man. Coach Roby used to be executive scouting director for what's Blake Griffin's team? Team Griffin. Yeah. So now he's assistant coach over, like, kind of what Doug just mentioned. We just seen Coach Sean Word through the Empires going to Incarnate Word. Coach Fobb, who was with Jail 3 in May Creek, going to Sam Houston State. Coach John Roby used to be with Team Griffin at Oklahoma City University. Coaches is moving.
Coach Pagan, a few years ago, was cool. Head coach. And shout out to my guy Keyshawn Cotton, man. He committed.
Yeah. I seen he got Keyshawn and Chris.
Man.
Chris Barnett,
yeah. So that's big time.
Shout out to him, man.
It's good to see those guys that keep elevating, like getting jobs in colleges and even assistant coaches getting head coaching jobs in high school. Like Coach Wick just got named head coach at Liberty High School.
Yeah, seen that.
Coach at Nimitz, so it's a good look, man.
And then another assistant coach from Nimitz is at Tennessee State.
Yeah.
I
can't think his name.
Coach Wick.
Coach Wick went to Liberty.
No, Coach Wick to Liberty.
Dang, what's the dude's name?
I know, man. It's right.
Know his name too, bro.
It's gonna make me Google it.
So hey, like a lot of y'all who even cussed out some of these high school coaches. Dang, Rob spent the Jay-Z on us. Fade to black, man.
Fade to black.
A lot of y'all who treated these high school coaches badly in the hallways at your schools, and they elevating. Hey, they may remember that.
No, they know they're gonna like one thing, man. You cannot burn bridges in this business, man, because you never know. You never know who you're gonna need at the end of the day.
You never know, man.
Coach Locke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Coach Lock. Yeah. Yeah, man. So dudes is elevating.
they are, man. Hey, like we said, don't waste nobody's time at this TABC Boys Showcase. Guess we gotta, kind of make that part big. Showcase. This is the TABC Boys Showcase. Please let's not waste no coach's time. But before we get to that, we got the bottle plug on, man. We're gonna recap these girls real quick. Um,
What's up,
and get
everybody?
to it, man. What's going on, man?
Sorry,
What's
I'm
up,
late.
bro?
I'm not being Hollywood. I ain't none of that. I had to drop Grayson off to my
I know you
phone.
good, man. You
You
good,
know,
man. I told him that I told you about having me watch these girls missing layups and falling down, man, at first. But once I got acclimated to it, I was cool. But the first day, I was just like, oh man, these girls can't make layups, man.
Man, I stopped. I watched one game this weekend, and I saw about 14 missed layups, and I saw every girl hit the ground at least once. But it was fun to watch though because I really like how Duncanville play. Like they play fast, they relentless defensively. It was fun to watch though. Clipbrook got a girl on their team too. She was a post player. She was I don't know her name. I don't know none of the names really. She like number 32. She was pretty impressive.
she got good footwork.
Yes, she does.
I can't
They
remember.
they just
Forgive me if I forget names or can't remember
We're
names.
not gonna forget the names. I got the book, man.
yeah,
That-
she was number
That's why
32.
I'm grateful for the
Her
village.
name is Morgan Williams.
Yeah,
She's a
she was
2026. So
really
she's a sophomore, yeah.
no, she got a chance. Like they just couldn't get her the ball because Duncanville was pressing the whole game, and then Clipbrook's best guard ended up getting hurt.
Rosalia Castillo.
but,
She plays 16 UIBL.
Yeah, she
So
got
she
hurt.
got hurt that game. That's why the score
Yeah,
looked.
yeah, she got hurt early first half, and once she went out, they couldn't handle the press. So.
But hear me out on this, guys. I know the missed layups.
But before you go there, I just want to say you pointed out to me why they're missing layups. And then when I started watching it from that perspective, I said, oh, makes a lot of sense. They're laying the ball up underneath the rim, like
Yeah,
they're just taking bad angles. And
See,
so,
nobody's been teaching girls, and I take that back. Somebody's been teaching it, but it's not widespread because they've always taught girls to get close to the goal and use the backboard, and they didn't evolve the training. But now you have girls that are willing to take off at the free throw line and do some other things, and girls' game has grown. And with them hitting the floor, that's a tribute of think about it like this, and it's always a comparison, and I'm gonna make the comparison. On the boys' side, they don't never hit the flow, do they?
nah, because the
no,
girl playing hard. That's why.
yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to point out.
Yeah,
Girls will play hard for you if you the right type of coach, because their instincts are get on the floor, let's go. Like they don't care. I saw one girl give another girl a concussion, helped her up too, but they got to it. You feel me? Hey Doug, as a kid that grew up in Yellowstone and whose first cousin coach Pokier Yates and whose uncle was classmates with Yates, that makes my heart warm to see your
bro.
title.
Dog, like a lot of people don't know. Before Jay-Z was my favorite rapper, Big Pokey was my favorite rapper ever. Like growing up, listening to like the Screwed Up Click and stuff, he was different. Like you know what I'm saying. So like when I got that news yesterday, it kind of ruined my day. You know what I'm saying. I mean, like Father's Day already tough because you know I lost my dad in 2004. So like that was just but like I was just like celebrate his life instead of like being sad about it. So because that dude was a really good rapper, bro, and a
What
good person. and a good person. Like I met him a couple of times. Like he was genuine with everybody he met, bro.
Hey, you know what I learned today? You remember Davion that go to Jersey Village?
Coleman?
Yeah.
Davion Coleman.
His older brother, that's his stepfather.
Really?
So he was at Davion's signing day. I didn't know because I wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. But like, dog, like that's how you know it's a small world.
Yeah.
Like we're all interconnected with 6 degrees of separation.
This is true.
Yeah.
So you know, wanna R.I.P. the right way, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, a legend, man. One of the
Yeah.
first outside rappers that I ever bumped.
As long as you know, Rob. As long as you know.
Hey, man, I gotta give credit where credit is due, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, when you mention credit where credit is due, and I know he doesn't do it for this, and he gonna kill me right now. But this weekend for the girls would be nothing without G-Day Ball So Hard. I bought him out of retirement. G-Day hasn't filmed a girls game since Emory Holt in the 8th grade.
Yep, going to her freshman year.
I just want to let y'all know the eye's elite on both sides. He know what he looking at. Cause the first day he say G-Dot, Klein Canes, 2-10, they got something. And I be there, they end up getting the offer. One young lady did. But the eye been there. You know, so I just really want to thank because it took a collective of us. You know, it's 400 games. We wasn't gonna be able to see all those games.
Hey man, don't put that on the screen, man. Take that off the screen, man. Put that on the screen.
Man.
I mean, he at college. I see he looking for somebody to fix his. He looking for somebody to fix his hair, man. He talking about his hair looking crazy, man.
I ain't got nobody that do twisties up there.
Somebody to fix his hair, man. But yeah, no, her name is Ashlyn Hollis from Klein Collins. Wears jersey number 2, 6 foot. She's a 2025 too. G-Dot. So she's only a junior. But she was getting to it. Yeah, she wasn't bad at all, man.
I'm trying to go through the list and see if they were ever ranked in our list.
G-Dot, I got a question while you looking it up.
Yes, sir.
I saw C.E. King walk through the door. I was like, they looked the part. Like, I didn't see them play. I saw their scores. They smacked everybody. How good are they going to be? Because, like, if you see them walk through the door, you'd be like, yo.
Yes.
Like, those girls tall, long. Like, I'm like.
The crazy part is, and I don't want to overspeak because me and Coach Prevost are cool and I don't want him to beat me up. They didn't make the playoffs last year.
Really?
They didn't make the playoffs, and this is why they're a piece away. They're a point guard away because they have 2 twins that committed to Tulsa. With that being said, and then they have another shooter, Amina Kasim, who can really, utility knife. She can rebound, defend that 4 or 5 spot because she's long and lanky. So when you got 3 kids that can go defend on the perimeter at 6'3" with good feet, 6'2", you gonna be good. But like I tell people all the time, when you got your best player bringing the ball up, you're gonna have you a long night some high school games because she can't do it. They can't do it all. They need some help. Like, and when I say help, when teams go zone, they struggle in the half court a little bit, but I expect big things for them because it's make or break. Because this day last year together, they tough though. They in a tough district. They in that district with Summer Creek.
That district tough on both sides, man.
No, in all sports, football, basketball,
you right.
Everything.
All sports.
Hey,
That bitch looking
I still tell this story to this
ridiculous,
day. Beaumont United came to the Unicorn warm up after the storm with no power. Them girls couldn't put no makeup on, couldn't do no lashes, couldn't lay them edges, and was beating girls' ass.
The boys
Like,
won the Super 16 the same year. Right
Yep,
after
they did.
the boys won the Super 16 the same year. This is that's crazy.
I just want to go on record. I think I've been preaching this pretty much all summer basketball, a little bit of end of high school basketball. I'm valuing kids that play hard as a top tier premium. Like even if you don't have the skill set, I'll put you over a kid with skill set just because you play hard. Because some of this skill set gonna get people fired, reassigned, looking for new homes. Have your kids out here going to middle school in Anchorage, Alaska, because you still want to be a coach. But yeah, I get it. I get it, skill set. But let's wait till they get to college where they got all day for somebody to focus on their skill set. Let's make the meat and potatoes of your game. Like, and I went on that little rant because like there's immense talent on the girls' side from all levels, from D3 all the way on up. Like, but the gap, they'll tell you, the gap, my goodness, is like the Grand Canyon. You got the top of the top, and then you got your levels where they they do the tourists. You get the ride down on the donkey. You got the middle, that's the middle part. And then you got the water, you got the bottom. It is levels, and it showed this weekend. Hightower played with 6 kids,
And they was tough.
not heralded. I can't. It's one unicorn over there, and the funny part is, Mash and Bob got the MVP in the All-Star game at the next Pro Fundy. So that's the evolution of her game. She walked into the Fundy last summer, 2 months, give or take 2 months from around this time, and put her stamp in Houston basketball, and now she's getting everything she deserves.
Man, I peeked my head in there. They was getting after it.
6
against La Vega, Waco La Vega.
La Vega, yep.
Khalil Perry might be criminally underrated just because she's small.
Yeah, she's small, but she could hoop.
Think of Destiny Henderson. What's your girl that come out of Beaumont that just entered the draft, Doug? That's how people.
Alexis Morris.
Think of her. Like she may not have the size. That heart times 10.
Man, every time I see a small girl guard, I think of Ivory Ladder.
North Carolina. Hey, Doug, for you to be a Duke guy and you to mention Ivory Ladder, that one. Hey, boy, you.
I'm a Duke men's fan. Like girls, I'm cool.
Hey, you taking on the heartstring? No, bro. Like my first memory of Ivory Ladder, that McDonald's All-Star game. That girl side and boy side might have been the most. Like even the 12th guy was a stud. That was my first memory of it too. Hey, Mr. Dudes, tell Beaumont Westbrook we got something for him September the 30th. We're gonna keep that on the low for now, but it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Tell them to pull up.
Yeah, I just want to mention a couple of girls I seen that probably wasn't on nobody's list at the time. The Ashley Hollis girl, we mentioned her. Picked up an offer. First offer, she's a 2025, 6 foot. Klein Collins, skilled. She just defends like G-Dot said, man. She defends and defends all positions. It don't matter. They play Sabalo still. Sabalo still has some size. She was in there banging on the interior, then guarding the smaller guards on perimeter. She just gets after it on the boards. She can score the ball. She can shoot it. finished with left and right. She was really solid, man. So, shout out to her. She picked up her first offer. Um, a girl named Tatum Medlin and London Shane, both from Seminole High School, which is a 4A up there by Lubbock. Got to see them kind of by mistake. G Dot assigned me to a Pasadena Memorial game versus Seminole, and I'm like, I went to see Gwen hoop. But then this girl London was giving her fits though. Like she was picking her pocket, bro. Like she was sitting. They had to. Gwen was smart enough because her IQ was like, okay, look, we're gonna do some screens, so I can get a switch. So I can get in my bag.
Pin downs and curls. Good IQ.
But yeah, the London and Tatum girl, they didn't thank me like 20 times for the video. Because I'm there, Doug, right at the event. I didn't talk to no college coaches. I didn't talk to no other girls media. I get on my Twitter yesterday, and I see all these girl university like head coaches following me. And then all these girls media people follow me, then girls following me. I'm like, oh, I didn't say a word to nobody. Like I wasn't there with no big dumb shirt that said G-Day Hoop Scout, like nothing.
Hey dog, good work.
I just was shaking and moving.
Real recognize real. You don't know what that does for the state of, like, let's just talk about it, bro. It wasn't heavily publicized for media to come up there. It wasn't a bunch of dudes up there. Shout out Jason Keefe from Premier Basketball ESPN. But the coaches were there, and they were there from all over. Like you had West Virginia, you had USC, like you had Tech, like
Florida. There was all of them.
I was sitting next to Auburn coach, and she asked me what I'll see. I was like, I don't know.
Finna follow Doug next.
Actually from Houston, used to hoop.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay. Yeah.
She finna follow Doug next, man.
Yeah, I didn't know. I had just walked in the gym. But
the Tatum and London girls, they've been picking up some steam as far as coaches reaching out to them, and so they've been thanking me all day. Just from the little videos that I did, man. They never had a video at all, so that was their first time ever getting a video.
That first video hit different.
Yeah. So they hooped. I was telling G that, man, I said I got to do one game of Coach Spencer's daughter, and she was like, "Okay, man, do the game." Coach Spencer's daughter. Her name is Chaney Spencer. You remember her brother, Doug? Pierce Spencer. Yeah. So this is little sister.
Another one.
He got two older boys.
Yeah. Dang, what was the other one name? But yeah, I know you're talking about though. Pierce transferred.
Transferred to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
He going to Milwaukee University. He was at Echo State for the past 3 years. State, He transferred up to Milwaukee. I told you that I had to get Coach Spencer's daughter. Hey, she was getting to it.
I was about to ask her. She was.
We bumped the 5-star for Coach Spencer's daughter. We made sure, like, hey man, we just gonna miss that game, bro. Like, cause I tell people all the time, it's about relationships. I learned that from P and Rob and you, Doug. It's about relationships. Like,
I was telling somebody else this weekend.
And then he hit me and told me what she did. Say, man, talk to him, G-Day. Talk to him. Hey, you got it on your thing. You can't load it up in the back.
I could, but she was cooking. She got to it, double every game. Assisting points, like she's tough. Defends, can pass with both hands. Her one-handed pass was on the money. And then she already had a Southern Miss off coming into the weekend. She just picked up Abilene Christian. Corpus Christi is on her. A couple other schools been contacting her. And then she has a big on her team. I don't want to butcher the girl's name. I think it's Mock, is M-A-K. Last name is Golden. She's like 6'2", very skilled. And they both 2025s. She had Houston Christian University, but now she's picked up Abilene Christian, Sam Houston State, and another school as well. So got to see them play. Yep, they had Lake Creek, and they young. They 2025s. And then they got two 2027s that playing with them who aren't that bad either. So Lake Creek should be pretty solid in that 5A.
Pathway. Yeah, they got a good pathway. If they could do some things, they can make some noise.
Heather Bayman at Langham Creek, tough. She had a 28-point game, a 30-point game, and then a 19-point game.
OG unicorn warm up. She came to the first one, G-Day. She was a freshman.
Yeah, she's tough, man. Super tough competitor, really good defender. Shout out to them girls. And then there was one more girl, Camille Ajosi. She's a 2026 from Waco Midway. She may not look like much, but I'm talking about the boys like to do the twing step back, and she had all that.
She was hitting it with the bing bing.
Oh yeah, And I was like, why the coach got her on the bench? She should not be coming off the bench. She should have been starting. She went in the game impact right away. Boom, boom, boom. The coach up down. I'm like, oh dang. She just scored three straight 3-pointers. She came out, boom, 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 three, and then coach started. I'm like, oh hey, keep her in. Like,
I saw her in the game. Threes and they sold out.
And I was like, coaches working on their rotation at the wrong time. Like, we trying to showcase the kids, man.
Hey, Mr. Dude, that's Sanaya Burks. You know why I used that as the thumbnail? They were fouling her the whole game, and she started going off and went on like a 4-basket run, and she looked back at the girl who was fouling her the whole game and gave her one of them. G-Day, she's my girl version of Jordan Ivy Curry. No real power, like nothing. No D1 action, no traction. Seen her twice. Clash of the Clubs and this. 2 big events. She did not disappoint, and she'll score. She'll defend because she's one of those, I'm not going to let you drop 20 on me while I drop 20 on you. Like, I'm not, but like her calling card is put the ball in the hole from anywhere on the court. And she does a great job at that, Mr. Dude. So tell your old teammate his daughter great genetics. And actually, ironically, guess who niece that is? Glenn from Hoop Fest.
He mentioned he had a niece that could hoop.
Say man. Who else you had on your list, G-Day?
What these girls are already kind of known. The Kiera Roseby, is that how you say her name? Frisco Liberty.
State champ.
Yeah, she played solid. Didn't play a lot of minutes, but she did good when she was in the game. You could tell like she's one of the main key players. Mia Hammonds, that's the girl from Cibolo Steel. I don't know what she has, but she's 6'3.5", I want to say. But with guard skills, can really shoot the basketball. I liked her too a lot. Of course, we know Emery, Hope, Miara O'Neal, hooped. I always tear her name up from Side Springs. I don't want to mess it up no more. Ala. Yeah, I was gonna say Alea. Ala. She got to see her for a little bit.
That's the nickname, man.
And so I'm glad that you kind of assigned me games where it wasn't the big name. the big name girls that I kind of already either know their names, just so I can see some different faces. Um, and that's what makes us, as far as scouts, that's what makes us who we are, is being able to recognize and see, hey, who's up and coming, and not just on the girl side, but on the boy side as well, man. But it was fun. Yeah, Taj, I see you out of Mexico, man. Enjoy your vacation.
Happy birthday, my
Happy
boy.
belated birthday, brother. My dog.
Okay, but see, I didn't see Nimitz play, Taj, so I Nimitz wasn't in it, was they?
He talking about his kid.
Oh, okay.
With that being said, they say I'm what's wrong with the game because kids go off when they see my camera turn on, but let's just call it bucket a bucket. That kid was probably pretty good for me to be there in the beginning. And mentioning those kids, Gemini Mitchell is a kid I introduced G-Day to. I had kind of been, letting her come into her own before it was time to like crown her unicorn. But she's official unicorn status after this weekend. She plays 15U EYBL. She's an 8th grader going into the 9th grade that's going to Side Springs. That's kind of big news because she's from Phoenix originally. And
That she can hoop.
that kid got it. Like G-Day saw it when she took off from the baseline. Not from the baseline, but from the block.
Yeah, she can hoop.
It's a difference. Finished through contact. She's about 6'2" already.
I'm just reading the comment. I'm Mr. Viles, man.
They be all on Rob head. But she can play the game of basketball at a high level at an early age. Kalia Perry, I can't say enough about that Waco La Vega team because they play like how I love girls basketball to play. Scrappy, in your face. We ain't gotta look like we got that Nike deal at our school. We gonna beat you by 20. And she put on a show. She took charges. She blocked shots. And to say she blocked shots and she 5'1", and I'm being generous at 5'1", that was amazing. So she submitted unicorn status. She was already a state champion. I had only seen her once at the state run. Got to see her a lot this summer. Unicorn status.
Hey, this is my last one. Talia Parker. Did I say her name?
Mm-hmm. Talia.
Hey, Talia. Hey.
Yeah.
She's legit.
ESPN top.
I know, but
that's how I know you got the eye, though, my boy. You got the eye. Talia is, when it comes to her, like, she's not playing basketball for scholarships right now. She's just going to go find the right fit and figure out who she likes to play with. Like, you know how kids get everything they can get out of that part? Now it's figuring who you're going to be teammates with. She's at that part. But she's just missing a state championship. So they got some unfinished business to do.
Yeah, South Grand Prairie, man, she legit.
That's another death district because I'm predicting whoever comes out of there to win. I take that back. Let me not predict. It's Duncanville's to lose. And they don't have the stars. They don't have the talent. They don't even have the height.
Yeah, they not be. I was just about to say that.
They don't. But you know what they got? They got Neiman Ford and Rob Ambery.
Absolutely.
They gonna get every shoestring out of every kid on that team, on that roster.
I said the same thing, bro.
And I really want to break who's gonna be the JV coach, but I can't yet because the ink not dry. But Duncanville might be back. I'm not even gonna say Duncanville is back.
Because I was thinking to the point where, like, Neiman haven't been on the girl side, but bringing in Rob was so smart.
Because he know what they Like,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
Neiman gonna get you what you need on the court.
Yeah.
Rob is gonna do those behind the scenes. He gonna scream. He gonna make your daughter's feelings hurt, but they gonna run through a
Yeah.
wall.
They're gonna run through a wall for him.
Rob resume when
Absolutely.
it comes to top girl athletes is really unmatched in the city.
Yeah.
Rob got
I
like
agree.
10 WNBA, 20 college. Like his resume crazy. Like, so I just find it hard to bet against them. Don't get me wrong, they still gotta play basketball. But don't and then the crazy part is I think they was missing Red. They missing one person. They missing a
Mm.
shooter. They was missing a shooter.
But it was good to see Rob, man, especially all that he's went through
Yeah.
concerning health.
Yeah.
It was really good to see him, man. You know, we shook hands, we hugged it out, man. He thanked me for the prayers. I told him still praying, man. Man, it was good to see him though. Definitely was.
Rob had me out here sending DMs to Cam's mom asking about him. I know she wanted to cuss me out. Like, hey. Just trying to check on my man, see if he all right. And she gave me all the info I needed. I appreciate that. Who let's talk about some teams that first off, shout out to the head coach at Cibolo still. Didn't ask for no media credentials, was like, what's up, guys? Here you go. You know, because TABC didn't email us back, but it's cool. And when I say us, I just mean me. Of all me. But they got 3 6-footers over there, Doug. Like San Antonio really is a hotbed for new girls talent. Cause I wish Kingston Fleming's sister Bella Flemings was able to play, but she was at 3SSB Euro. So a lot of the San Antonio teams that were really quality couldn't play because a lot of them played 3 stripes and they were in Italy. So we missed out on 6 state champion Ariana Robinson. We missed out on LA Sneed. That's Boo Man from Hard Work. We missed out on Bella Flemings, who's Kingston Fleming's sister, who, you know, she possibly was better than him at an earlier age and got more offers. But now it's all balancing out because girls it starts early, boys it starts late. But who else I want to acknowledge? Shout out to the coach at Tompkins. I'm sorry for waiting this long. Just so hospitable. Coach Spurlock from Seven Lakes, who's now the assistant athletic director at Katy. Congratulations. Um, you know, appreciate Coach Five for not kicking me out the gym when the ref went.
That referee wanted you gone, boy.
Endangering the kids. My boy, this ain't no small baseline. This Katy. Look at all this space. You can put 20 cameramen right here, and them kids still ain't gonna be in danger. So shout out Coach Bob. Who else?
Man, Doug Hill's trying to kick G Dot out for real, bro.
Look, here go the succession, Doug. Told me on the baseline, so I scoot over, right? Tells the Episcopal coach, like they hired me so they could go fire me during the game. She coaching, talking about, and I'm just like, bro, why are you doing that? Like, that's embarrassing. And then halftime come, he go tell the scorekeeper to go get Bob. And then I walk over there with Bob, and I'm just like, go ahead, lie to him. I be in Katy, like I told them, I be in Katy. Wow.
I can hear 5-2, man. Just come on, man. Just come on, man.
God, swear to God, that's what he say. G-Dot, I'm not gonna be here much longer. Don't give me time. It was on his face. He ain't say it. He ain't have to say it. I was like, I got you, bro. I got you. But just great. Dog, for the first time, it was great vibes. And the girls got everything they deserved. And I just hope they keep this format, keep it how it is, because the matchups was fire. I didn't know Jordan was only 7 minutes from Tompkins. It sounded like
Yeah,
it
I
was
didn't know that
20
either.
minutes. It sounded like it was a gas tank away, but it wasn't. Thank God. Dog, it was just so much. Like I feel like somebody gonna charge me up in the gym and say I didn't talk about them. But like, dog, we
That's impossible to do. So I'm
like
giving a disclaimer before this weekend. If I don't get to see your kid, it's not just
Yeah,
it's
it ain't
not
nothing personal.
it ain't nothing personal. It's
It's
400
just,
teams. Like
man, it's a
it's
lot of basketball.
a lot of
It's a lot.
basketball, man.
Before we move on to the boys, I do want to say, um, I would like to see. I would have liked to see like your Summer Creeks, Shadow Creek girls, play in the girls event. I would have liked to see them play.
Summer Creek with the coaching change, it was kind of hard. Um,
Man, they could have called you. You could have coached them, man.
Shout out Coach I, good dude, state winner. Knows what talent looks like. Shadow Creek, not quite sure about that one. I can't speak on that particular. I would have liked to see Houston Christian play. If Episcopal played, I would like to see Houston Christian.
Who would they have played though?
Anybody they could have.
Duncanville.
Um,
I mean, you got to get them some teams. Like
they just no.
they're gonna beat teams
they
500-2.
they kind of reloading, so they'd fit right in with La Vega, Hightower. Because city teams actually they had to play. They would have had to play somebody out of town because teams in the city don't play them because of they're afraid of their kids leaving, which isn't the case. But um, yeah, there were some teams that I feel like their kids would have benefited, especially because you're not gonna get D1s in your gym.
Yeah,
Like,
we got to make the most of these opportunities, man, during these high school live periods, man.
yeah, because if you don't have a draw, you kind of need the other teams draw. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Teams benefited by they're playing a good team with a prospect, and the coaches are there. So now there's 10 other people, babies that can be seen because of that one prospect and that team.
That's them Seminole girls that I was talking about earlier because
See?
they played Pasadena Memorial, so coach was there to watch Gwen.
And Gwen is a Under Armour UA top 60 girl. I wanted to put that out there. So she not being mistreated out here. Every girl that we kind of talked about.
She's the Robert Miller of Pasadena Memorial.
Girl and boy.
She goes to Pasadena Memorial. Like so her and Robert Miller,
they similar. That's what Coach Ogden from the assistant coach for UT.
Okay.
He like a Seminole legend out there. He won state his senior year. But nah, man, I commend y'all. Y'all know these girls. That's tough.
And I'm just learning.
It was something else I wanted to identify, but I don't quite remember. I want to say thank you to everybody who trusted us to cover their games and got footage and supported the brand. We appreciate y'all. We wouldn't be nothing without y'all. We never want to get too big for our britches. And it was a great event. Can't wait for next year.
Definitely. All right, so we got the tune-up that's coming up tomorrow and Wednesday. Man, Doug, any games that kind of stand out to you that you want to see before TABC?
Yeah, man. I'm interested in just seeing how we're going to take these guys that's been playing AAU ball and integrate them back into high school ball. That's going to be the interesting part. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing like Dickinson, Elkins tomorrow. Anthony Willis' team empowering others, prep playing against Westfield. It's gonna be some interesting games. Guys, like
Can I interrupt you real quick? What Elkins
ahead,
going?
They're gonna have the two Todd Woods and Charlie Redo and all those guys. They're gonna be really guard oriented this year
Okay.
without Jacoby Osborne. Like that's a big loss, but they're still gonna be tough to beat. You know what I'm saying? Just because all those guys are like 3 years experience on varsity, so nothing's gonna be
And
nothing's
Coach
gonna be too much fun. And coach very well. They have St. Thomas Episcopal first game tomorrow, so to watch Nathan Rothbard, so those guys gonna be interesting. Wish Justin Scott was playing this week. Heard he's still nursing injury, so he's not playing for Westbury Christian. So that's gonna be tomorrow. Gonna be cool, but Wednesday's loaded, man. We got Seven Lakes St. Francis Episcopal, Davis against South Houston, Seven Lakes Port Arthur Memorial. It's gonna be crazy the next 2 days. I'm excited though. Just like I said, just to see how dudes come back to because everybody know your roles change when you go back to high school. So it's gonna be
not for everybody.
The team that I'm most interested in watching tomorrow and Wednesday is gonna be Willis.
Yeah,
Willis High School.
Yeah,
they're gonna be young. SJ is legit.
Yeah.
Tell them to borrow DJ Lagway for a game.
DJ Lagway,
man. DJ Lagway ain't trying to get hurt playing no basketball, man.
Hey man, DJ Lagway say he 4 years away from making some bread.
He put him on the bench. Let him coach.
He a future first rounder, man.
Hey, in two sports. No, he playing baseball in Florida too.
I didn't know that.
He playing baseball in Florida too. Yeah.
Hey, bro, when you
and he got a little. Well, I didn't know who DJ. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I didn't know who DJ Lagway was until me and G-Dot was like, you know what, we finna start doing some football stuff. So I'm just looking up kids, and then me, I'm gonna go hit up a kid. Hey man, what you doing? Let me know. You send me your schedule. I'm coming to the game. He's like, oh yeah, bet man. He's like, I got a little brother too who's gonna be really good. He's in the 8th grade right now. I'm like, okay, she already plugging me on a little brother, man. Hey.
Okay. Yeah,
man. Nobody.
I want to be down with this football stuff, dog. That's my lane right
football
there.
Football is fun, man.
Football is super fun,
bro.
But yeah, Will is gonna be interesting to see tomorrow too.
G-Day could be Pat Summerall, Doug could be John Madden, and then I could be Lance Swan on the field.
Hey man,
hey.
If I get some
black, but Lisa Salters or something. I ain't want It was Lisa Salters or Booger McFarlane, and I wasn't cool.
Yeah, don't die.
No. Charles Woodson. That's my
you be Charles Woodson. I gotta think of somebody better than John Madden because he don't like to fly.
Yeah, Doug, you don't strike me as somebody that like to fly.
I really don't.
See, Taji's so weak. Look. So weak.
They talking about
what's her name? Aaron?
What's her name? No, Pam.
Pam Oliver.
Pam Oliver.
Oh, Pam Oliver.
Her wigs all be awful.
She done been drinking Casamigos out of bikini lines all day. And been waiting on the show. He done had Casamigos and pineapples, Casamigos and coconuts. He done had Casamigos all day. See, all day.
Casamigos, Ice Cubes.
Sweating Casamigos.
Casamigo Ice Cubes.
He gonna be calling one go flat all game. One go flat.
Oh man, but yeah, I want to see.
I'm interested in watching them. I'm gonna see how the new look members look. How'd you say he got a big over there? I ain't seen them all summer. Awesome.
You know what game I'm interested
If
in
it's
seeing
the kid that I
Wednesday.
seen at Sloan's event, he could be pretty solid.
I'm interested in seeing Summer Creek and Dickinson play Wednesday night. It's gonna be a guard oriented game.
I'm trying to load it up.
They play.
I think I got it.
I got a serious question for you. Can a guard heavy team win any state classification this year?
Maybe 5A.
Who you got?
Because 4A, you know, like if you don't have no bigs, you're not beating Face Family. 6A.
Talk to me, Rob. Put it in the comments, Rob.
6A, I think you gotta like the difference in the state championship this last year was Samson. Like I think if BU would have played Big West, don't get me started. I already know how I feel about that.
I already know. Hey, it's like that's your game. That's Side Creek versus the Soto girls. That's my game.
Yeah, so like 5A, I think you can win without bigs. I think because Kimball really didn't have any bigs last year.
The Cannon men in the same time.
Yeah, so like
no, that's true.
6A is kind of
they had that other dude that was long and lanky, but he wasn't.
Brennan really don't have no bigs.
Who?
They really don't.
Brennan, San Antonio Brennan. Isaiah Ward is their big.
Isaiah Ward is Charles Barkley.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's the lean mound to rebound. Hey, book that here. Book that here. When he in the league, the lean mound to rebound.
Yeah, man. They can win it in 6A without a true big. But nobody beating Face Family at 4A.
Isaiah Ward is the skinny version of Kenneth Lofton. If Junior is Gatorade, Isaiah Ward is Gatorade Light. G2. It just can't, bro. When I first watched Junior play on the EYB,
he Gatorade Zero Sugar,
and boys was just couldn't stop it.
He say he Gatorade Zero Sugar.
He goes against Wimby, can't stop it. Oh, Propel. I mess with Propel very, very. Okay, what about what's the Kobe drink?
Body Armor.
What about Body Armor?
I say Propel. I give Propel.
Hey Rob, that's what I'm alluding to. It ain't really if you know who got bigs, teams that's not gonna make it out the first round.
And Take
family out the equation.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So this is the biggest I can get it. I know I'm blocking out my guy Doug right now. My apologies.
Oh man, I ain't sure.
But just for y'all to see some of the games, if y'all want to see the full schedule, make sure y'all go over to rcssports.com. Y'all can see it. Y'all can blow it up, make it as big as y'all like.
Jeremiah Cooper versus.
But yeah, I want to see Jeremiah Cooper back with Westfield, see how he looks. Interested to see South Houston play as well. But Willis, to me, I think they're going to be the sleeper team.
Mm-hmm.
Clear Falls bringing back that guard that played on the side of Orlando.
No, I think he's going to Tulane for
for
as a corner. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who all Clear Falls is bringing back from that team last year. I think that was pretty senior heavy.
Mr. Dudes just called him Hill Country Fair. The crazy part is they make a Gatorade version. They make a Gatorade version of the Hill Country Fair.
Dudes, man, that is relentless, bro. It's he the great value. Nah, but tomorrow and Wednesday gonna be fun. It was cool last year. That's when Cameron Patterson went nuts that first
He
day.
did. He did last year.
Two back-to-back 30-point games. One was almost a 40 ball. So yeah,
And I'm interested to see what incoming freshmen will be playing too. Get an early look at them.
Who we saw last year? Nazir Price. Nazir Price came out.
Yeah. Yep.
I
wonder if Santos should be back. So if Isaiah Santos is back, he's gonna be running with 7 legs. 6'4" incoming freshman.
7 legs.
What about the other dude? That freshman big, with the blonde hair, play for Texas.
Oh, he'll be a sophomore.
Yeah,
he'll be on the JV team.
Okay.
I want to see Davion Broomfield take that next step and being a leader this year. Like last year, he played behind some guys that was like seniors, but now he's talented enough to lead that team.
Mm-hmm.
So him, Jeremiah Cooper,
it's gonna be
fun, man. It's gonna be a fun game.
You see it.
So Rapid Fire has a question. It says better playing 5 years between Robert Miller and John Clark. I don't know because I can't see into the future. I wish I could.
They're so different.
They are different.
But John Clark.
I like John Clark though.
Me too. I was just about to say, like him dropping them 20 pounds made a big. Bro, I walked.
I like John Clark, camp. Man.
He was doing East Bay dunks. I'm like, bro, where did this come from? He's like, man, I done lost 20 pounds, man. I'm feeling good. Like I really like John. They play against each other at 1
They do play against each other at TABC
Friday afternoon. Oh, my bad, G-Dot. You told me about that in the group chat. My bad, dog.
Bruh.
At 1 o'clock, everybody needs to be at Duncanville.
Real talk. TABC knew what we all been like. They put Rob, like even last year, like when Rob like started getting those cards, like bro, he had great big matchups. He played OD Wide last year with the kid that reclassed into the 2024 class. He played the White.
Y'all playing them at home? Or are y'all going down there?
If y'all playing them at home, make sure I got a seat for that one. I'm coming down for that one, bro. Hey, you know what's so funny though? Like now that Trey Johnson's leaving, this is a big like everybody just say Rob gonna be number 1 in the state, so it's gonna be interesting to see how dudes come at him this weekend too.
So, say that one more time. I was reading.
Nah, I say Rob. Everybody's putting Rob number 1 in the state now because Trey's gone, so he's gonna have a big target on his back this weekend. So they gotta come. Oh, they're going to Nimitz. Okay. All
right.
Who you got as 1, Doug?
In the state?
Yeah.
I would have to go with Rob, honestly. I mean, Trey's gone. My guy from he went to
from Pinkston.
Pinkston, he gone.
I can't think of his name. I know the school, but can't think of his name.
I can't think of his name either. Dink Pate. That's crazy. I can't think of his name either, bro. And I was trying to do it while I was like, man, what is that kid's name? But I mean, like, who you got? I would have to go.
I'm off the top of my head right now because I've been filming so much basketball. I don't even know who's in the 24 class right now. I'm okay. Who was number 2 behind Trey before Trey left?
Rob.
Yeah, Robert Miller.
Who's 3?
Ain't the Cody
I don't know,
kid
let's
3
see.
now? I think
Nicholas Cody.
Nicholas
Oh,
Cody.
well, then Rob is default because he's had that pedigree longer.
I think
So
I think how they had it was Rob. I mean, it was Trey, Rob, Nick, and then Jared Harris. If I'm not, I might be mistaken. I don't know. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up now.
and because Jared kind of peaked.
Yeah, they got Rob number 1, Nick number 2, Jared number 3,
Yeah.
Koala Attack number 4, Brooks Barr number 5, Zion number 6, Devin Pryor number 7, McDermott number 8, Chance Purier number 9, and David Punch number 10.
Yeah, Rob's number 1. Consensus. I just had to have a dialogue to see it in my head because I didn't know the class, right? But consensus.
Yeah, I agree with you said in the private chat, G Dot. That is true. Definitely true. And it's consensus, like everybody feel that way though.
It's consensus. It I just had to.
Yeah, everybody gone.
Yeah.
So
Everybody
that means Houston has the new number 1. That's what I'm alluding to with all.
Not
these
even that, like 2 of the top 3.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go type Mecca on Twitter. I can't wait, guys. Boy, Mecca this, Mecca that, Mecca.
Rob has looked really good this summer though. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
No, he has.
He's looked really good.
He's always played like that. It's the consistency.
Yeah.
So we got five out of the top 10.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
DFW has 4, and then ASAC has 1 with the David Punch kid.
Jaquil? Come on, my boy. Jaquil ain't even moved his clothes back to Houston all the way. Like 1C, 1B.
Jaquil doing what?
Don't get me wrong. Zion is a good.
They said number 1.
Like, and I love Jaquil, but 1B, 1C. Jaquil got a different path. So like we'll leave that alone. But Zion had a pretty consistent, has done pretty well on that team.
How good will New Heights be without Elliot Cadodo
and Jaquil?
Jaquil, is he finishing with them?
No, yeah, you right.
But without Elliot Cadeau,
they'll still be good.
That's a big loss. Like
Elliot
you can't
Cadeau
like
do
something. And I hate
Elliot
the fact
wasn't. It's not like they're losing the point. You get what I'm saying? It's not like you're losing the points from Elliot. You're just losing the creativity and the assist.
You're losing everything. He was almost a triple-double, G-Dot.
Yeah, but he didn't start scoring until like his last session, like before he made that. Because like I feel you. I feel you. Don't get me wrong.
He was almost a triple-double every game.
They're good enough with Tahad Pettiford.
I mean, Pettiford is good. I like Pettiford.
Jaquil has improved. Jaquil has improved in areas, but Jakai has a 3-ball that's more consistent now that he's picked up and over. And I think that makes them, because you can't just sag off and say, shoot that. Like, you really got to play him, like, honest now.
He going to North Carolina. Elliot Cadeau going to North Carolina, bro.
Yeah, he going to North. Doug said, I hate he going to North Carolina.
I hate he going.
They using your words against you in the chat, Doug.
Yeah, bro. But I mean,
bro.
Yeah, I mean, they can't get him the ball. if we talking about the game in the playoffs, my guy had a triple-double. I got the stats right here. Hold on. Since we pulling up receipts.
I need a referee on right now because I want to know is the rule change for this season or next season
Shit, I think this season.
as far as the
In
fouls.
In the playoff game, Robert Miller finished 12 points, 10 rebounds, 10 blocks, and only had 7 shot attempts. So
Had 10 blocks. Good Lord. Good Lord. Hey, you know what? Gary Brown is a kid I would like to highlight from that team because I think besides G-Day, I don't know who else has recorded Pasadena Memorial that much, but Gary Brown walks in and he was a Raptor. Like, I don't have to give no disclaimer. He was a Raptor. He got a strap on him, pause. He got like, so if Gary Brown comes with his hard hat this weekend at TABC and takes a little bit of that pressure off Rob, it's a scary sight. It's scary because then now you like, dang, I gotta pick my poison. Do I let them shoot the threes or do I double down and give up constant twos? So do you keep up the pace and just trade basket for basket? You gonna say, all right, I'll let Rob kill me. We'll take these soft twos. We'll guard hard on the perimeter, not give up threes, right? Or do you say we taking away Robert Miller and then we'll live and die and hope they don't shoot that good in the field house? I mean, in the SWAC.
Well, I mean, him and Clark, they probably gonna guard each other in that game.
And Corey run deep. See, you got two Raptors gonna guard each other. Run deep of former Raptors. Coy
Coy and Gary Brown. They'll play against each other too.
So it's gonna be intriguing. A bunch of I know your game, you know my game. So hopefully it's not, oh, you get yours, I get mine, and we're gonna get hopefully we see some competitiveness.
Yeah. Thanks, Taji. I want to make sure I made that adjustment for the preseason jam as well.
When the date for that, G-Day? Go ahead and let the people know.
Oh, September 23rd. Just a one day event. Like, I don't be trying to kill nobody. Come in there, knock your 2 games out, you go on your way. The good thing about it is coaches always seem to stay anyway. And just watch who else is playing because it may be somebody who they have on their schedule down the road. So they just take little glance, little peek. But it's always a good atmosphere. It's always fun, man. So yeah, preseason jam, September 23rd, man. I can't wait until we're able to drop some really big news because my guy got something big cooking. Yeah. Let y'all know that. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna let y'all know. He got something really big cooking. Super proud of him too, man. Super proud of him.
You didn't tell the world about
that? Not yet.
No, you can't tell the world.
I almost said that as soon as I got on the show. I swear.
We ain't letting it out yet.
Nah,
something cooking. It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be big time, bro.
It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a success. Just know that a lot of things is moving in the right direction.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, it's coming real soon. I would say probably
you gonna cook
probably in the middle of next month.
What you saying? Can I stay at your house? You gonna cook that?
Come on, man. You know you good, dog. You good.
As long as I got somewhere to stay, have camera, we'll travel.
Yeah, man, we'll have.
I'm gonna be announcing that probably the middle of next month, though. So
okay, yep. And then I'm gonna let you announce yours first, and then I'm gonna wait until right before the high school season to announce.
Hey man, we making moves, dog.
Yeah, got something in the works for the. Man. So
yes, sir.
We moving in the right directions, man.
Absolutely.
But TABC, man, who are y'all? What matchups are y'all looking forward to seeing? Team as well as player matchups. Like
I haven't even really looked at. It's so much, bro. Like it's hard.
The schedule is hard.
I can't like, bro.
I was trying to study it earlier,
man. Like, bro, I know I definitely want to see the Klein Kane Pasadena Memorial game. That's one I gotta watch for sure. I want to see PSAT because I feel like TK Lawson can change his life this weekend.
He could, man. Motor got to be on at all times, TK.
That's what I'm at all times. And I'm glad
When he
you
turned
put
it
that
on,
in the tweet.
yeah, when he turned it on, he be. But it got to stay. He got to keep it on.
It's so many matchups, bro. Like I don't plan on getting that much sleep this weekend, to be honest, bro. Like be in the gym all day, wake up, do it all over
It's
again.
a lot of matchups.
New look legacy is gonna be intriguing.
Yeah. Yep.
And shout out Mason Howell who committed to North Texas, and the Howell family. Great people. Great people.
I love that family. It seemed like Mason was in high school for 14 years, bro.
That dude.
we grew together, like, bro. We was all out here pandemic trapping, and he's the last of the pandemic babies. It feels like,
Yeah.
But legacy is. Shout out to those guys, Fred, Meso, all those guys. But legacy is transitioning to the new era now. You know, those familiar faces are no longer around. PJ did a remarkable job of getting each and every one of those kids had somewhere to go play. Congratulations to those guys at Legacy. But it's an evolution process. Do they take a step forward or do they take a step back? Like, we don't know. I'm not trying to be foreshadowing.
Yeah. I don't know. I tried to get PJ to tell me, but he wouldn't.
Now when it comes to that, when it comes to that,
I know.
Hey, I kind of know it. Look, I'm just saying those new kids.
But I know he's after a piece, 2 pieces. They won't be playing with him at TABC, but if he gets them,
I know he after one piece.
They'll be huge, huge, really huge. Jaquil will be back for TABC. He'll be running with Episcopal. So interesting to see how he looks coming back. Will it be like, just hopping back on the bike with my boys? Going around the block again, him, Bags. Hopefully my guy is healthy, Deshaun Brody.
Look pretty good at U of H camp. Look very bouncy.
Yeah, he did.
He should be okay. The boys are back together again.
Thanks for catching me, Dre, man. Yeah. Wherever I miss to say pause, man. Pause.
Trey, who? I know that ain't
my guy, Dre McDonald, man.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Yeah, it's my guy, man.
That boy was out here, living on $1 million homes on the lake this weekend.
But definitely, be interested to see how Jaquil does coming back playing with them. I see y'all putting games up here. PSAT versus Dynamic Prep. That should be a good game as well. We'll see if some of those pieces are finally cleared for PSAT. If so, that's going to change a lot.
Jermaine O'Neal is a player, Doug.
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, Westbrook versus Waxahachie. It's tough.
Yeah.
You can't with Waxahachie. We cannot leave out. What's my man? Trey Nunn. Cannot leave him out that picture. Trey Nunn. Trey Nunn can shoot that bay.
Yeah,
that boy.
20 this week.
That boy nice.
20 games.
Yeah, that boy nice, man.
Silsby versus Carter always a good game.
That's gonna be a battle, man.
They developing somewhere like a robbery almost.
Yeah.
So man, it's gonna be fun, man. I was speaking to a random parent at Jolivet's event yesterday. He was like, "Man, I can't wait for TABC, man. It's like my favorite event of all time." I'm like, man.
Yeah. Yeah, just as we said early in the show, man, please This is not the time for experimenting coaches. Whoever your best players are, let them play. Um, if they messing up, yeah, sub them out. But this ain't the time we can finna just do 5 in, 5 out. I want to just take a glance at what my team's gonna look like next year because you wasting the college coach's time. Like they're out there to try to recruit, try to find, who's the next big prospect. Because they got scholarships to give out, and it's not easy as a high school kid to receive a scholarship. So if this your chance, you gotta take it. And players, y'all gotta be consistent. Y'all have to be consistent. We witnessed last year. Don't want to use names, but we witnessed some kids from Greater Houston play against a dude named Dink Pate, who had all the coaches buzzing. Who are these kids? Where they play at? Who they playing with the summer? Why ain't they playing here? Why ain't they doing this? And then go out and do what? Like goose eggs the next 2 games. Hey, you got to bring it every game, regardless who you playing. You have to. You got to stay consistent, fellas.
Consistency is the key, man.
I don't know why you didn't say their names. You should have.
I mean, they graduated now, but I ain't trying to humiliate. I every time I see them, I get on them. So they are.
It's out of love.
Yeah, I know you do.
People like I just want to tell people like I'm cool with a lot of kids that play basketball. I'm cool with kids that may not even play basketball at a high level, but I'm cool with them. But I don't care what kid it is. If you step on that court, I hold you to a standard. Like I know what your level is, and I know if you're not playing to your potential. And I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, hey, wrap that up. So I just don't get it. Like, you could change you, your mama, your cousin, your granny. You can make it to where you're not eating noodles every weekend in college. G-Day, what you was eating every weekend in college?
I mean, I ate pretty good. I was on football, so but mainly ramen, but still a lot of ramen noodles, peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
These kids don't eat that. You know what they eat? Crabs. Crawfish.
Oh, they eat, man.
Shrimp
Yeah,
fried.
no, they eat good now though. Yeah.
From Lotus.
Yeah, no, they eat good.
Doug,
They
what you
good.
eat in college?
Noodles, and ham and cheese sandwiches, and cereal.
You know what my Papa Do's was?
Cereal. Hey, we stayed with boxes of cereal.
You know what my Papa Do's was at TSU? Getting the King special on Sunday at French's. That was my Papa Do's.
Bro,
Like,
if we splurged at Prairie View, we was going to eat at Jack in the Box.
see?
That was splurging when we was in college.
But that's the different. Like, you can really, make it easier on you and your family. Like, everybody ain't getting NIL. Everybody ain't going to the league. I want us to get back to getting a scholarship and going to go get a degree and majoring in something else. Like, we need to get back to that. Like, let's we talk about a lot about NIL, but
yeah, man, like
Mr. Yates, man. It was a little gas. Hey, we used to stay eating at the gas station right across the street from campus.
My guys at U of H with the NIL deals, bro. That's a beautiful thing.
We seen
anything right now, man.
Yeah, we seen them. We seen them shining at the. We seen them shining at the U of H team camp, man.
Hey, my boy told me I'm gonna get my own pizza now. I say, dog, that's remarkable, bro. Y'all.
Nothing was worse. Like, we didn't have Cash Out back then. So you had to wait for the money to come in the mail, or you had to go to like a Western Union.
You had to find a Western Union. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wire transfer.
Man, so man, if you go out there, handle your business, you can change your life, man. You and your family life. They don't have to worry about nothing, man.
Yep.
Shout out to Wesley Yates Jr., man. They out there, they dropping Lil West off to college, man. That's crazy.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Hope he enjoys his time, man. Hope they enjoy their trip.
It's a beautiful
Big
thing.
Big,
West,
man. I'm glad that all these boys going to college.
I mean, if you don't bring my beanie back, Big West, boy,
You've been asking for that beanie since January.
I got the beanie. I told him I wanted West to sign it, so I gave it back. I done seen him in a whole nother state. Don't make me get mama Yates on you, Big West. Don't.
That's right. Hey, remember that?
Night and weekend minutes.
Hey, the night and weekend minutes. Hey, I thought I was doing something when it went to 7. Remember when it went to 7 p.m.?
When you went to 7 p.m., you was balling. You was like you was different.
Yeah. I was on the chirp. I was like, hey, what y'all doing? That Nextel was a lifesaver.
That Nextel was different.
That was FaceTime.
I had the Nextel when I had the big bulky one. It looked like a big old walkie-talkie.
Oh, I had a color screen with the text message on it.
See, I had one of the first Nextel, 2001.
Yeah, don't call me.
Fresh on that PB.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
But yeah, man, like you go out there and handle your business, man. Like you can change your life for real.
You can, man.
Like low key, Jared Harris. Jared Harris had a really good weekend last year.
He did. Keelan Dorsey too.
Baseline.
Keelan Dorsey. Yeah.
Keelan Dorsey last year had a really, really big TABC.
It can happen in a weekend. All like the platform is there. It's just up to the kids to take advantage of it.
It is.
Who's gonna? I think some shooters are gonna turn the corner and get some offers. Some kids that are specialists at what they do. I want to see Shadow Creek. Shadow Creek got a pretty good schedule. Want to see what they look like without Chase Kane. You know?
Shadow Creek is gonna be scrappy.
Scrappy. No,
scrappy.
Like somebody said if Caden Tate was like 2 inches taller.
Yeah, like we was talking about that U of H team camp.
Yeah, man, that dude was a couple inches taller, bro. Because you already know Michael Collins is gonna be the most competitive kid on the floor. He gonna defend like his life depended on it.
Him and the freshman with the goggles. I don't know his name yet.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't
but yeah, they gonna be a scrappy bunch, man. Yep, Julian Coulier. They gonna be solid over there. Caden Tate.
I want to see Summer Creek in that element because they got a bunch of guards, and can they all coexist?
Can they coexist? That's the thing.
That's the thing.
That's why I was going to bring up too. Like the teams with too much of the same position, like how do they benefit in these situations?
It's like a Atascocita, man. Atascocita has too much depth, in my opinion. Like, they had 2 teams of varsity players at the Rice camp. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're going to have to deal with disgruntled parents, disgruntled kids, because they're not getting the amount of playing time.
And everybody ain't going to TABC, so they probably already dealing with it.
Yeah, exactly. So,
well, at Rice camp, it probably helped them figure out who needed to go.
But you still 12.
Yeah, that's a lot. 12 in a live period. Sheesh.
That's a lot. Man.
We're not going to try to win state, man. We just trying to get some kids.
That's when you start saying, man, upperclassmen, and then if you got a couple of good freshmen, sophomore who you already knew was going to be on varsity.
Because, like, say, for instance, you got 12. 9, 10, and 11 and 12 going to be mad because then this is a showcase, so they ain't getting the amount of burn that they thought they was going to get. Now you got people, hey, man, I told you what was going to happen. You need to come on over here to such and such. So it's going to start a whole thing, man. So I wish him well, but it's
I'm going to have to make me up I'm
What's
gonna
the
have to make me up a TABC school next year, man. Greater
And they
Houston
got some
Prep,
heat
man.
they playing against too. Like, they got to play against Hudson Green there and Lake Travis.
Mm.
So like they ain't playing.
what's the over under kids leaving their team at the TABC?
I say
I don't
two.
know. We'll see.
I know
That
one
is
ready to bounce for sure.
this
And
playing time.
I saw it in his dad's face after Rice camp. I'm gonna say 1.5. I take that back.
Man, make it 2.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say 2 because I know one ready to bounce for real, for real.
Make it 2, man. Yes,
My
it's
bad. I'm
hey,
over here
TABC gonna
looking
be fun. No, you good?
at my
TABC gonna be
system.
fun. I ain't gonna be there,
Yeah,
but
looking at
I'm gonna be
you
there in
coming
spirit.
Friday, man.
I'm gonna be there in spirit with y'all, man.
Man, I can't wait, man. It's like it's taking the place of. It almost has an old Vegas feel almost. Without the crazy heat, but shit, it's hot out here as hell anyway. So.
Vegas, like when Chad was running the girls out the VIP.
Oh my god,
Chad was running the girls away, boy. Was bringing the
God,
girls over. Chad was running them away.
that was the funniest story ever, dog. Say, where they all leaving? Chad out there running away, man.
Hey, I just wanted that Vegas feel. Hey, I didn't know how special that was because I was a rookie. Like we were still coaching. We wasn't even doing media really. We was taking
Y'all was
pictures.
coaching. Y'all was winning out there too.
Like, bro, Bobby and them 17s had won Bigfoot the last 2 times in a row in their division and they pool.
It was
Like,
crazy, bro. Y'all had me in the gym at 11 o'clock Vegas time one day year. Because something happened at the gym before they played. So their game started late. I still got that picture on my IG, bro. Like it was like 10:45 Vegas time. So that's almost 1 o'clock our time. I was still in it. Yeah,
took the
that was
trophy
crazy.
to the club out here, my boys.
Yeah. That's one thing, like, man, when you're out of town, man, you
that's when I used to coach with a backpack on, like a goofy. Oh, God save me.
Yeah. So it might be some kids moving around afterwards.
Yeah.
It may be some kids moving after they was gonna be moving anyway. So they just want to get a feel just to make sure that this is the right
decision.
Yeah, this is the right decision.
And you got some kids playing with other schools, right? Because they school not going.
Yep. Because they school not going. That's another thing, man. Like Bel Air never goes. I don't get it.
Yeah, and you got recruitable kids on that team too.
Well, I mean, they got all that stuff during the summer. So.
I mean, but still, man, it's TABC. Like,
I agree.
It's crazy that the event in Phoenix going on the same weekend this year too.
They do
what it's called?
They did girls last week.
What's it? Section 47.
Section 47 or 48 or whatever.
Section
47.
7.
Oh, Section 7.
Yeah,
whatever. One of them extraterrestrial numbers.
I was out here talking about the Kendrick tape. That was like his first tape. Section 80. That was y'all confused Section 80 and Section 7. But nah, theirs is so big they put it in a football stadium. Pause.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Cause like, how as a fan do you see your kid in a football stadium?
That's a great question. So do they have bleachers like seats on the floor? Or you got to sit in the stadium like with a football game.
From what I see from camera angles, it looked like they put bleachers in there or whatnot. But
Oh, that's a
it's
long walk to. Hey man, we playing on court 46. Like what?
it's on the 20-yard line on
Yeah,
the other
it's on
side.
the 20. Yeah, on the other side.
Man, I'm not.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not.
lie.
not
The first year that Temple went to Louisville, they had 70 courts. That
Oh
yeah, at the Louisville Expo.
yeah.
man, that's
That
crazy.
was the longest walk that I've made just to watch a basketball game on court 67 because you have to enter in where court 1 is. That's the only entrance to get in. And so you have to walk through all of that just to get to court 67. Like,
No,
I
I'm
ain't
cool
like,
on
bro.
that.
We did that in Vegas last summer, bro. But like, like the long courts are like for the baby basketball kids, right? So when you start going to 70s, that's like 5U, 6U, 7U, bro. I didn't go down there not one time. Like I
I mean,
looked,
you ain't missing nothing watching those 6U, 7U playing
but
basketball.
but working for Bigfoot, we had to record different age groups though. Like so, every time the younger age group came up, I was like, "Nah, let me just go shoot the girls. I shoot girls." Like, and that's how that came. Like, but no, I'm not going court 70.
That was crazy. Yeah, Ace man, I wish Bel Air was playing. Because they do got the prospects. And it'll be interesting to see, them together in the summer for once. I would like to see that.
Yeah, for real. I want to see Jalen Fenner this weekend for Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, man. I wonder how that rotation gonna look, man.
God, that's what I'm saying. Like
I like
we know
Jalen Fenner a
two.
lot.
We know two that's starting for sure. Jakai and Jarrell. We
And
know
Jarrell Barron,
and Chase,
yeah.
3. I'll give
Yeah,
you 3.
Chase
And
gonna start.
Jackson. But then you got Jordan Maddox,
Chase
Jalen
does a
Fenner.
lot
Yo, Jordan may start too though.
Chase
Yeah,
does
He gonna do most of your rebounding.
Then you got the Hispanic kid. I can't think his name right now. Oh my! Hold on.
Ain't it Martinez last name?
I'm about to tell you. I got it right here.
I feel like Chase does a lot of things well. I just don't know why it hasn't matched with his recruitment yet. But
Well, I mean, even his brother, Luke Martinez, even his brother, his brother could shoot the leather off the ball out of high school, but
you got Chase
he didn't get nothing until the end. Went JUCO and lit it up, and JUCO led the nation in 3-point percentage. Then went to a D1 and is still one of the top. He's always top 25 in 3-point percentage for the past 2 years. D1 basketball. So I mean, he always could shoot. It just was the school's not taking the chance.
You got the Avion Jackson kid for Tuscaloosa now. Like there's a bunch of kids that's gonna be playing on it.
It's gonna be intriguing, and I
Is Adam Boyd? They bumped Adam Boyd up for varsity.
Yep, he was playing with him on. He was playing with the team, right?
It's gonna be interesting to see.
They didn't bump up Carson Countryman, did they?
No,
that's the 6'7" white kid.
That's the kid that plays for who plays for in the summer?
Defenders. 15U.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to see what jersey Logan Alexander wears.
It will. It will be.
I have no idea, but I do know one thing. Like
he over there with y'all, Kendine.
G they hit him with the wing. Right on time. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna text you, Ken.
Time to put the Casamigos down real quick.
But But yeah, no. This weekend, parents. Before we go, for those who gonna tune in and watch the show later, if you're not already on here, if somebody is not at your game, please do not get upset. I'm talking about coaches as well as media members. It's a lot of games to take in. We have all done our due diligence of telling coaches who's where, who's who, and so they got to make decisions. Like, okay, this team is playing at the same time this team playing. We feel this kid is more valuable than this kid, so this is where we're gonna go watch. I mean, that's just how it is.
I'm gonna keep it a bug with you. If you ain't at the SWAT,
That's just how it is.
it's gonna be
Hebron. Hebron not that far from the SWAT. Yeah. Like, if you playing at Duncanville, that's pretty tough because that's a legit 30-minute drive without traffic.
I mean, y'all don't pay no attention to Coach Ken Dean right now. He talking crazy. But no, seriously, parents, like, it's not personal. I'm not gonna be there all 3 days, so it's a lot of teams.
I'm only one person. I can only be at one place at one time. If I could clone myself, I would, but I can't.
It's a lot of teams, a lot of games.
A lot of
It is.
We vouching for your kids though. They just gotta go perform.
Yep.
Atascocita just sent out their schedule. They must have knew we was talking about them. they just sent it out on. They gotta be. They got Keller. They got 2 games Friday, 1 Saturday. The Lake Travis game is at 7:40 Friday night at the SWAT.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm interested in seeing what step Jarrell Barron takes this year.
Yeah.
You know,
no, me too.
He was.
I think he's a good. I think he's a good leader. But on the floor, I agree with you. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't even think I'll get out. But
teammate. Like every
great teammate.
Jarrell Barron. It personally, selfishly, I really just want him to hold his nuts on somebody. And excuse my French. He finally on that rim. He can do more than just shoot the 3 ball. I know sophomore season he probably would like to forget kinda, but I think it helped him grow in numerous ways. Like I think that sophomore season with the way things happen, he had to get out of his comfort zone and go do other things that he probably wasn't made to do on that Atascocita team. So that's the storyline for me as far as them. And then Lil Buck, I think he can pickpocket you in a phone book. So I mean they gonna be,
and he can knock down shots too. When he get hot, he can really
real definition of 3 and D.
But I would have liked to see him stay at Humble.
Yeah, because bro, I saw some kids going to Humble that's gonna be 9th graders next year.
Honestly, I would have.
Oh, okay, 9th graders next. Because I watched.
No. But so a lot of them, but a lot of those Atascocita kids would be at Humble if they all would just stay. And so collectively, they would be solid. It's just everybody want to win now, and then everybody gets upset because I go over here and it's already loaded. So you can't say I want to win right now, but then be upset because we already loaded. So we putting your son on a freshman or a JV team when he could possibly easily be playing varsity somewhere else, putting up some pretty good numbers.
Bro, I just read a tweet that Mariah Mills chick put out, bro. Like somebody.
Oh man, yeah,
she's really getting on my nerves.
She in her feelings. She was in love, trying to blame it on she was in love. She was in love.
Oh God.
And woke
She
up
just
and
flat
saw
up.
that baby shower news and
Yeah,
lost it.
yeah, she was in love for real. Man, Summer Creek playing
Like,
against my guy, Coach John Smith at Manor.
He
absolutely, Coach D.
hit
That was
me
his kid. That was
ASAP and was like, we went and got that smoke. And I was like, I looked at the manor schedule. I say, oh, you went up the chimney. You didn't let the
Yeah, that's my
fire
guy.
even nothing. You firefighter. Okay.
Yeah,
So
they
yeah,
got a over there too. He played for that J Uno team.
yeah. Yeah, nah,
I
he
can't think of his
Ray
name.
Jackson, son.
Yeah,
shout
It's
out
gonna be
Coach
fun, man.
Ward at 3D Empire for his appointment at University in Cornell Word.
yeah, definitely.
Top tier X and O's guy.
Ooh, boy, he's sick with
Yeah.
that. He's sick with that talk. I mean, that dry erase board.
No, he is. Yeah, St. John's. I'm interested to see them. I want to see how Sebastian and Malachi Booker coexist together. Oh, my bad. I'm supposed to be quiet.
Nah, I'm playing. I'm
I
playing.
want to see if they
Hey,
can coexist together. Ken
hey,
Dean, before we go, I want you to show Eric. This is the 2 hour, 1 minute, about to be 2 minute mark. Eric Woods, it's your time. Not,
Absolutely.
not tomorrow, today, right now. Right now. It's time.
We know you got it. We know you got it in you. You just got to go do it. And then
I, I,
no better stage than this weekend.
I seen it last year in spurts, but I needed to be consistent. You do it consistent right now. This is it. This is the time. I done talked to some people now. This the time.
you know, shout out Eric Woods. Got his in game dunk on camera.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
you got you. I didn't know who jumped higher, him or Coach Ken Dean, man. You
you
got
see
both of them
them?
on camera. I seen you get you got
You
them both
see
on
them?
camera.
Coach
Coach
D,
Dean was sitting down, boy. Next thing you know, Coach Dean was in the air, bro. Like that, who got up
playing for
high,
college
man?
around here. He's like, who
Hey,
playing for college around here?
hey,
Not me.
hey, man. So it's time. It's time to show the rest of the state what we know you can do.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it is. You and Dom,
Absolutely.
this is this is the last go around on that track.
Like with the experience those two have, like nothing should come as a surprise. Now it's just going hoop now.
No,
Go hoop,
no,
showcase
no,
your skills, and go do what you
nope.
do. So
Exactly what Doug said.
nah,
Ain't no surprises no more, man. You about
nah,
to be
man,
a
you've been on
senior
varsity yeah. You've been on varsity 3 years now.
since a
Been
freshman.
played in some high been played in some
Yeah,
high level games. Like, come on, man.
this is it.
Yeah.
And not just
I gotta
them,
hop
for a
off,
lot of
man. I gotta go. I'm gonna
oh
holler
yeah,
at
yeah,
y'all,
go ahead.
man.
We finna wrap up
I
soon
see y'all
too.
tomorrow.
Alrighty.
Uh,
All right.
But that for a lot of not just Eric, for a lot of you kids, this is it. Like this it's time to play. I know Gary said say their names. I'm gonna say their names. Ryan Abu last year. Talking about I'm talking about big time coaches, power fives, because they played against Dink Pay and he showed up. He showed up. KJ Murray, Kyrie Murray showed up. I'm talking
when
about blocking.
got on
He
that
blocked Dink Pay's dunk twice. He showed up. He was competitive. But then when them same coaches came to watch them play the next game, it was like somebody turned the light switch on. You know, if you in a house full of a bunch of roaches, you turn the light switch on, they scatter. It was like, okay, where everybody at? Ain't nobody in here. This them dudes I seen yesterday. I came and turned the light switch on, and they scattered. They not here. You can't be a hit and miss. This ain't the NBA. This ain't the make or miss league. Hey, this is the make league. This is
Get
the make
through.
league.
And granted, it ain't always about but like me and G-Day, we're gonna throw your defensive moments in. If it's there, we see it.
I'm gonna showcase your whole game, whatever you do.
It's a highlight reel for a reason, but you can't just think scoring is your only highlight. If that's what you're thinking, you done walked into this weekend the wrong way in the first.
We just covered girls TABC. Once again, the girl Chaney Spencer, she dropping dimes. Like she had 12 assists the one game I filmed, and she had 13 assists the other game I filmed. And she got 2 D1 offers now, like off of passing the basketball. Off of passing the basketball. I mean, she had 10 points the other game, 12 points the other game, but that's not like big offensive scoring numbers. But when you add those assists to it and they're 2 and 3 points, you know,
you responsible for at least 26 points.
Yep. And she had like 2 or 3 steals. I mean, all that adds up. You just gotta go out there and play basketball, play the right way, and be consistent. Play the same way every game, no matter who they are. I've been preaching this to kids a lot. Everybody want to go look at the rankings. They want to go see the numbers. So then when I play against whoever's ranked above me, that's when I'm going to play my hardest. I mean, you gotta treat Joe Blow like he's ranked above you too, even though you know he's not any good.
That should be your 30-point game right there.
It should be never. It should never be no respect the person. You gonna respect my game on this court. And if we cool after the game, hey, we can still be cool. But I'm finna bust your ass right now because I'm chasing something.
Funny thing about that, I don't even think Kyrie and Dink were cool before that game.
No, they got cool after the game. That's what I'm saying. Like
mutual respect.
Yeah,
they was on the same team at the Lamar camp. Shout out Coach McClain. But yeah, that's what happened when you see somebody and you respect their game and their craft and the work that they put into it.
Yeah, make them respect you on this court, fellas. All high school players, make them respect you on that court. Don't go out there and try to do something that you normally don't do, because you're just gonna make yourself look bad. Go play your game, be consistent with it, dominate, and be a leader, man. That's it. That's all I got, man. You got anything for him, man?
I'm just gonna be real. Production matters. Whether it's rebound production, getting me a charge. As long as you producing, it'll show. It's Texas. We got the best media below the Mason-Dixon line. Like, somebody gonna see you. It's gonna be somebody there with an iPhone just like this. Trust me. So don't worry. Like, you're gonna be all right.
Yep. And just because I'm not there, I still get phone calls from coaches. I was getting phone calls from coaches while I was watching other games last year. Talked about a whole nother game, and I'm trying to pay attention to this current game.
I did that to you. I walked in on the Dink game and got there late.
Oh, yeah.
They was playing because, dog, it's so many good games.
A lot of games.
And me, G-Day, Rod, we really kind of got a rule. Like, we try not to be at the same game so we could get more exposure for the city. But sometimes it's hard. Sometimes G-Day contracted. You know, like, we got to be there. We all got to be there. So I think some people are going to blossom. Chris Kitchens, John LeBoy. I think
is Kitchens back?
I think so.
I hope so. I hope he's back from injury.
After boys TABC, I'm gonna revisit my list, and besides KJ McMurray, all those kids are still, underclassmen. And we'll see where it all balances out. I can't wait.
No, definitely, man. It should be exciting. It should be fun. I do too. Ace is We don't do public rankings anymore. Well, I'm gonna say Boston Hard does not do public rankings. We do it for the college coaches, but yes, number one, it's up in the air. It is, and a number shouldn't matter because that shouldn't be the only time that you compete. So that's why we stopped doing it. You too busy you chasing the wrong thing. So you too busy trying to chase who's ahead of you instead of chase after the scholarship, when you should just be chasing after the scholarship. Because there's been lots of kids who's gone on to be really successful college basketball players who weren't ranked top 20.
Who wasn't ranked in the top 50?
Yeah, top 50. I'm just speaking Greater Houston, like not even nationally, like just locally. We just mentioned one, Ashby. He wasn't a big time ranked kid. He's 2 years consecutively top 20 in 3-point percentage made, shooting over 73s in a season. Like that's on the college level, that's a lot of 3-point attempts put up.
That's green like you for real.
Shooting over 40%, like he could shoot the basketball. He wasn't big time ranked in high school. A lot of kids get missed because it's a lot of basketball. It's a lot of games. That's why it's not too much. It's never not enough media. Let's put that out there. I'm tired of it's too many. It's not enough because it's too many games that goes on. It's too many kids. It's over 1 million people in Houston. It's not Extra Eyes, Boston Hard, OTR, RCS. That's 4 that I can name. There's maybe 2 others. That's not enough. It's not. But if you're gonna do it right. Don't be biased. That's it, man. That's it, man. Excited.
Rob would be at TABC writing articles, so
yeah, Rob will be there. Like
only be in presence.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna call G-Day, be like, man, you never guess who went off. To the kids though, it's been incredibly hot. Make sure y'all hydrated.
Yes, please.
You can't play your best and it's 100 degrees outside and you're losing more fluids than you're inputting in your body. I think that was probably the most important thing I said.
Yeah, please make sure y'all hydrate, man. Water, Gatorade, some electrolytes. Get all that in y'all system. Make sure y'all rest between games. Y'all too old to be eating Skittles and putting all that other sugar in your body in between games. You're gonna cramp up real fast. Sugar gonna make you sweat more than normal. So you're gonna push out all the fluids that you do have faster. Please take care of yourselves, man. Like my guy said, it's
no pickle juice by me out here.
Yeah.
Bro, it was 3 kids last year. That lady in the front of Duncanville be making a killing with that pickle juice, dog. Cause they out the plastic. And like you wouldn't have to do all that if you prepared earlier in the week.
Yep. Yeah, man. Take care of yourselves, man. But until next time, man, we'll see y'all, man. It's just Shot 30 Clock, man. We out.